Hey guys, this is Shiny Zekrom and welcome back to another PMU video again today. Wow. Two of them in one, let's go. Alright, so we are going to be heading off to the one dungeon that I have not yet done. This dungeon is going to be called Starlit Lagoon. Okay. So we're starting in Archford for this, and we're going to be walking all the way around. Going around this way. I'm heading on down this way. You should see this right here. Archford Route Starry Coast. This is where our entrance lies for the dungeon. So, we have here a Charmico assembly and a Kangaskhan storage for you to use and set up and get ready, just because it's a little further from Archford than normal. Okay, so we're gonna head right into this. Starlit Lagoon, and you guys will notice right around now, I have a new layout that I'm going to be trying from here on out for dungeon videos only. Events, there's no reason to really have any layout like this. But I figured I wanted to try something a little bit new, so you guys can maybe see a little bit more info on, like, the Pokemon that you're going to see on the floors that we're fighting, and, what was I going to say? Like any important items, tips I recommend for the dungeon and such, and if there's any important relevant information like secret rooms and stuff. Starting at 1F, they're pretty much the best note that I'm going to have for you is items in the wall throughout the entire dungeon you're going to want to look for are sunstones, moonstones, TM Psyshock on the floor wall, if I didn't say. Sun and Moonstones, TM Psyshock, TM Dazzling Gleam, and Stardust. There's only one recruitable for the first set of floors, which is 1 through 24, and that is going to be Slowpoke. So let me take a little explanation as to why I'm using Gardevoir this time around. Currently, right now, thank God we killed it. So right now is a event going on for PMU. As you see what Gardevoir is holding, it is called a Lucky Easter Egg. This increases experience by 50% for the next couple of weeks as compensation for why the game has been down recently. So they decided to make it work again from last year's Easter event. So I decided to use Gardevoir this time around. And I wanted to show that this place is going to be very, very, very good for training. I mean, we're just through the first 2 floors and we've already gotten like 5% in our 80s. And it gets better. Don't worry. So yeah, just for right now, there's pretty much nothing to really talk about. So, yeah, I've been meaning to get this video and the dungeon race video that you guys probably saw earlier. I've been meaning to have those done by now. However, because of the game going down and my internet having to have the modem cable completely rerouted in my house, I was unable to do these videos for a while and I wanted to get them done. I also wanted to get these out, hopefully finish up the SBL season, and then I wanted to focus on Soul Silver, and I've had thoughts of another project I'm going to be, I think, working on once Soul Silver is all said and done. But yeah, I promise I haven't abandoned videos. It's just been playing some games with friends, and just kind of trying to enjoy some friend time and whatnot. It's really just been what I've been up to, really. So I apologize that videos are not as frequent anymore as they should be. but I'm gonna try and get more in. And there's a TM Dazzling Gleam. That's what the Fairy TM color looks like. Alright. Yeah, so Gardevoir has a pretty decent matchup in here because this dungeon is mostly water and psychic types. That's the main type that was thrown into this dungeon. This dungeon was made by Kitu, and it was based off the idea of somebody who left the staff team before, believe it or not. This was going to be something Pro Sayun was going to do before they left the staff team, and Kitu picked this back up and did it. And I can't wait to show you guys the second part of this dungeon, because I believe it's a pretty cool dungeon. I mean, the aesthetic look of this place is phenomenal. I love going through here, and it's not only that, but it's a very, very good training spot. Oh, that poor Lantern's stuck because of getting changed to a ground type. Oh, rip. Okay. So, yeah, again, I do apologize that videos have not been very frequent. The SBL is kind of slowed down a little bit because it's basically just getting battles done on your own time. And I only, as you guys know, I only have one opponent left to face, and all matches are due within the next week or so. So, hopefully that battle will come soon as well. And at this point, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say we are in the playoffs. You just have to be, for the SBL, I guess I can explain as we're going along. You just have to be in the top 8 in the SBL in order to move on. And I think we're number 4 or 5 right now. I believe we're number 4. No, I think we're 5. So, we should be safe to be able to move on in the playoffs, which means I will have additional videos coming out for the playoffs. And that'll just be continuing on through the playoffs so long as we keep winning, pretty much. Of course, I'm still going to be going hard in this last week. I'm not going to be taking it easy at all just because I'm guaranteed a spot in the playoffs, so I don't have to try hard or anything. That's not my mentality for those. I'm going to keep going as much as I can, as hard as I can. Because I want to end off as best as I can, you know? Oh, there we are. So I guess to keep going, this dungeon is, something else I could talk about real quick. So this dungeon is 60 floors long. It is sectioned as 1 through 24, 25 through 44, and 45 through 60. And there is a boss, and I will not spoil what it is yet. So just casually rolling along, we've gotten 22% already at level 86 with this lucky Easter egg. It, like I said, it is only lasting 2 weeks, so make sure that you it is in a shop in Grassroot Town. It is a Bunnelby NPC you want to talk to, and it is 10,000 Poké Dollars to get. Very inexpensive for it's very inexpensive for the experience it gives. Sorry about that. So yeah, I would recommend picking it up and going out and training right now. Even if you are lower leveled, if you play it safe in lower level dungeons and equip that, you're going to be going from like level 5 to, you could probably be level 30 in like 20 minutes if you do it right. There was one other thing I wanted to talk about. Oh, ew. there are a few, I guess to say an ad real quickly, there are a few weather conditions in here, so that is why you are seeing me use Altaria. I want to make sure the weather is clear so that Gardevoir is getting the bonus it gets from Pixie Gem, which is in sunny weather, we don't get status conditions. Other than that, we're just kind of cruising through, really. Just gonna kill whatever we see on the way through everything and see what we can do. This is a dungeon probably for your 60s and 70s, but honestly, you could probably train here up to 100. That's how good this place can be, and as you can kind of see, there's a lot of spawns per floor, which is what makes this so good. Is just the high amount of Pokemon you can find in a room, and per floor for that matter, as well as, if you hold like a miracle chest, you're getting a bonus. Lucky Easter egg right now, you're getting a bonus. And like I said, this is only lasting a few weeks, and 1 week is almost up already. So, I recommend as soon as you can, get it and start training. Because you will not regret it. Oh, Reviver Seed. Don't mind if I do. Let's go back to this room. Because I actually did want to go down in it. Or, well, I guess left at least. Alright, we need an apple. Let's eat that. I guess so, to add on to what this layout is like. As I said, this is going to be for dungeon videos only. Events, I feel like, do not need it just because of, the fact that events on their own just kind of have the rules, and that's really it. It's not like there's tips for it, it's not like, or most events, I should say, won't really exactly have tips or anything that you can use, nor do they have much to it sometimes, honestly. So, okay, sorry. Okay. But yeah, events don't really have much to it besides, like, rules and stuff, so I felt like the layout would be kind of too much to add for events when I sometimes just want to get the event videos out so you guys know what these events are like for weeks that they could possibly come on. So that's really why I'm not going to do it for those. So the layout, as I'm going to explain, is this. Off to the left, you are going to see the Pokemon that are throughout the floors that I am on. So for example, since I'm on 20F, you'll be seeing the NPCs that you would be finding on floors 1 through 24. Because they all stay the same throughout. And I will, of course, if there's a recruitable, I will probably mark it with some sort of star next to its name or something like that, so you know it is a recruitable Pokemon and that you can get it. Off to the right side is going to be any important items that you can find on those specific floors, and if there's like secret rooms or anything like that. It also will be the side where if there is like a boss, that's where at the bottom is where the boss and its drops will be. And then at the very bottom of the screen is going to be tips from me for the dungeon. So like for this dungeon, an example of a tip would be level 60 before coming in here. That'd be a tip. Another tip could be have a ghost type on you, which that tip is probably almost always going to be there. Having a ghost is so useful in any dungeon because it can bring you out of any sort of troubles. Stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoy the new layout. I'm going to try to have this done every single time I'm doing a dungeon video from here on out. That is my goal. Just so you guys can have the information right there instead of like how I always say, oh, you can always look at the wiki if you'd like more information. No, I'm going to try and have the information on the videos now. It wasn't really just like recommended by anybody. It's just something I decided that I wanted to do, to have videos have more of a presence, I guess, and have like easier to see information. So you know, you guys don't have to go look at the wiki. Oh, you could just look right here. Okay. So here we are, our first floor switch. 25 through 44. I'll always repeat any information like recruitables and stuff of those floors and such. So floors 25 through 44 is not going to have any recruitable Pokemon to it. However, it is going to have secret rooms. You'll be able to find these floors 25 through 43. The items in the deluxe box, there will be a couple there, I believe. You can find Lunar Ribbon, Revival Herb, Lunar Herb, which heals a lot of, I believe, 80 HP if you use it, Psych Dust, Star Piece, and TM Psychic. Let's get started. So here's part 2 of why I love what the dungeon looks like. Here's a beautiful looking, like, cave-like setting, but it has just, you can feel the, lagoon part, and the water, and how, it fits so well, and I love the look of it. Also, you're kind of seeing how the spawns per floor have kind of upped all of a sudden. That's how good this place gets. And, secret rooms pretty much in every dungeon will have golden stairs, no matter what. I think this happened a while ago, but I just felt like I wanted to repeat it just to make sure. So you will definitely know if you have a secret room or not. And there we are, we actually hit level 87 there, which is very nice. Ow. That hurt. I probably, you know what, I'm sorry for doing this in the middle of the video. The sound effects are kind of obnoxious, I'm sorry. Should just have the music in here. I'll make sure from now on I have sound effects off when I do videos, I'm sorry about that. I know I should be on Shiny Zekrom, but since on Zappa I'm not a staff member anymore, I kind of wanted to do a few videos on here. So you guys still know that if you do see Zappa, it is me, as well as, just to have a little fun, especially because it's training. I don't want to really use the, Lucky Easter Egg on, Shiny Zekrom, and I wanted to show how good that is. And as you can kind of see, we're going up in floor, and we actually just got a pitfall, so we're going to fall back down a floor. So, it just means kind of an additional floor of training, which can be really nice, especially for a place like this. Oh, we got unburdened from something. Because I saw that we had the double attack speed for a moment. Ooh, we had to use a reviver. Oh well. Thankfully it doesn't matter too much, because I mean we've gotten a lot of extra ones. Had to play that one safe, because I almost used Psyshock. That would have been a scary, scary situation. Okay. Okay. So, oh boy. I accidentally attacked early and didn't think I was gonna get to the stairs. So, oh well, we lose the weather this floor. I don't mind. So, for right now, this will be the last thing, again, that I'm going to have recorded because there isn't anything else new just yet. I did hear, oh wait, never mind. Never mind. Okay. Got Blimwarp here. Excuse me. Getting a whatchamacallit? Throat clogged up. Ugh. That was weird. My move didn't go off even though I used it. Oh well. We're fine. Heal up. Okay. Starting to come closer to the, wow. Didn't actually kill it there. Rip. Well, at least we have one right back. I don't have any attacking moves right now. Okay. There are the stairs. Really would like to show a secret room off, but I kind of looking like we won't. They're a fairly uncommon one. Like, you'll stumble across one like once in a while, but you're not gonna get one like every run per se. Okay, up here, nope. Okay. Ow. Get this dead by a regular attack, and then we got max ether again. Okay. Oh, belly's empty. Hello. Let's eat another apple. Ho ho ho! Hello! Yeah, I guess do you guys see what I mean by spawns per floor get a lot better? There's 2 rooms right there. Both filled to the brim. Alright, and we are on the last floor that we can possibly find secret rooms. Like I said, I'm not expecting to find one. I'm okay with not finding one. I just like to try and show things off if we get the opportunity. Alright. We're that Destiny bond. Because we'd be deading ourselves if we didn't. Alright, where are the stairs? There they are. Alright. Okay. We'll have our ether. And here we have what is Starlit Passage, excuse me. This is kind of a little bit of a puzzle map. You're supposed to find a key that will unlock those doors. The key? It's in this crater right here. Right side, right behind the little tree tip here. That right there. It is a one-time use, so make sure after you use your key, you run through. There is right over here a Kangaskhan storage you are all good to use. So if you want to take something out, go right for it. But I'm going to do something real quick. I'm actually going to recycle the couple grimy foods that we have. And let's move on. Alright, so we are at 45 through 60F, the last part. There are going to be a few things here. We have 2 recruitables here, both brand new releases. They are Gothita and Muna. Muna's first time release outside of an event, and Gothita's first release ever. There are also going to be mystery eggs on these floors, which are only going to be on floors 50 plus. Here are the Pokemon. Cleffa, Ghastly, Lunatone, Sigilith, Execute, Slowpoke, Woobat, Solrock, and a special new Pokemon that's also gotten its first release outside of events. Espert is in Hidden Wall Eggs, floors 55 through 60. Without further ado, that's everything I need to say. There are no secret rooms up here, so we are just going to continue and try and complete this place. And I love this. Ready? I should have stopped the show right at the beginning of the floor. Look at how the water is here. That is amazing. Oh, and I guess there is one more thing Oh, here's a Muna, speaking of which. There was one more thing I wanted to talk about, actually. Before, PMU went down, they have updated movesets in terms of, tutor moves. So, all tutor moves are up through Gen 7 now. The only thing that isn't at this current moment, I believe, is level up sets. Besides level up sets, egg moves and tutor moves are both 7th generation. Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, excuse me. Okay. Oh, and there's a Gothita, speaking of which. Hello. Okay. Oh, hello, everything. Yeah. Okay. Continuing on here. Ew. Lots of Metagross. Oh my goodness. I don't know how we live there, to be honest, but I'll take it. Another Muna. And the eggs, if I did not mention, can be walls and floor. Well, you probably also got that from the fact that said Esper's hidden in walls. So yeah, eggs are floors and walls. So, oh hi. Another Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Making a push for the end of the dungeon. I really would like to show a monster house right now. That would be really good. And there is our egg right there. Eggs are like pretty common to uncommon, I would say. I really do not have to fight as much as I am. I'm just trying to show how good this train can be. So just casually trying to run through the dungeon, we've already gotten more than a level and 12%. And we still have a little bit to go. I know this is a little bit lengthier of a dungeon video, so please excuse me for that as well, and I apologize. But, there's also typically a lot of Pokemon per room. Like, we have to fight all those in order to be able to get in this room in the first place. Okay. Pick up an extra reviver. Definitely don't mind about those, and that's another Muna. Okay. Where are you stairs? Oh, Flagblade. Oh, I missed the money. Oh, Sparkling. At least we get double speed. Because I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but Sparkling Weather was changed to where fairy types will have a movement speed buff. You can tell, it's kind of useful. Oh, we're confused. Oh, yeah, because we're confused because of... Oh, right, we're heal blocked. That's right. There we go. Now we're good. Okay. We're almost to the end here. Another Gothita. So as you can kind of tell, the recruits are kind of a little more on the common side. I would still say they're uncommon, probably, at best. Okay. Another Gothita. Oh my. Alright, so I see we need apple. I'll take a max ether as well, because I know we're starting to kind of get low. We're almost there. Just this floor, next floor, and the boss, and we're pretty much set in stone. And I just paralyzed both of them. Nice. There's an example of seeing a wall egg. Oh. I'm glad I happened to notice out of the corner of my eye that the stairs were in the bottom there. And it looks like we're here. That was a metronome phantom force. Okay, we're gonna quick ether and apple up, and we're gonna head into the boss. Yawn. Huh? Is someone there? Jirachi. Oh, hello. I had a dream a new friend came to play with me. Could it be you're here to play? Da-da-da. Yay, come on then. I'll show you my favorite game. I call it Distraction! So, Jirachi has a couple drops. He has Big Mushroom, and he has his own, and Jirachi has a Heart Slate drop, and we got the Big Mushroom. Aw, no fair, you beat me. Yawn. Oh well, that was fun. I hope you come back soon so we can play again. Next time maybe we'll play a better game that I'll surely beat you at. And the warp out is over here, so one Big Mushroom. And we have one end box. This end box can contain the following items: Relic Statue, Comet Shard, TM Substitute, Warp Scarf, TM Psychic, Lunar Herb again, Mobile Scarf, and Revival Herb. Oh, I think I put that twice. No, I didn't put it twice, excuse me. Oh, sorry. So yeah, we're gonna open our box, and that will actually do it for the video. Okay, let's licky to make sure. And we got a mobile scarf. Oh yeah, I had that, never mind. Okay, so we'll store that, and yeah, I would like to thank you guys for watching, and depending on what comes in PMU next, I will see you guys in the next PMU video. Thank you guys for watching.